All right, good morning, everybody. All right, look. So it's budget season, right? And right now, we are looking at a mayor who is hell bent on cutting funding to libraries, cutting funding to schools, cutting funding for housing. And we got to push back. But we also have to draw the connection between things, right? So, a tactic that politicians use is setting us up like this is all some kind of zero sum game, right? So, yeah, we can give you education funding, but we're going to have to cut funding from libraries and colleges to do it. Or we can give you funding for housing, but we're going to have to cut funding from education to do it. And we all know that this is not a zero sum game. We all know that we need all of these things. So we need better access to housing. We need care for NYCHA, for public housing. We need funding for education. We need funding for 3K and pre K and childcare. We need funding for our libraries. And I just want people to make the connection between things, right? So if this administration is willing to cut funding from the New York Public Library in a way that it is pretty much dysfunctional, but also won't include the funding in schools necessary for every school to have a library, then where do kids go when they need books? So, and we're going to cut funding for CUNY, right? When 92% of students that graduate high school go to a SUNY or CUNY college, what investment are we making in their education for real? And when we have a population of poor people who face housing insecurity every day, then what impact does that have on education? So I just implore everyone to please make the connections between one issue that we have and another issue that we have. And let's not silo them. Let's not look at this like a zero sum game. And let's demand that the mayor restore all of the cuts that are in his budget, especially when they are unnecessary. When the city brought in, billions of dollars in extra revenue last year, and the forecast this year is for the same thing, right? For us to have more money than is being projected by the mayor, then it really doesn't make sense. And on some level is even kind of cruel to cut funding at a time when there are parts of our city that really need the support. And we have until the end of June, y'all. So let's demand that the city council does not adopt the mayor's budget, that the city council does not adopt the mayor's cuts because they're unnecessary. And if we do adopt a budget, then demand that the city council amend that budget. They have the authority to amend a budget. So amend the budget. Make sure that cuts to education, cuts to housing, cuts to social services, cuts to libraries, cuts to CUNY, are all restored. So, with that, I'm going to say, have a good day, y'all. Please like, please comment, please subscribe. Until next time, y'all, peace out.